You got it. This actually feels much better than the other way. I no longer feel like I'm doing the splits, except for now I'm spinning. Hi! Hello adventurers and welcome back to my channel. We are at Gutted and I can't wait to share this with you. I pulled in last night, I did a video about that. Go check it out, you will like it. It was such a neat adventure just getting here. But now that we're here, the events are gonna kick off in just a little bit. And I'm already making friends. In fact, I have a new friend I want to introduce you to because she's gonna be on some of the videos here on the channel while I'm at Gutted. This is Stephanie. She is my neighbor and I cannot wait to do some really cool stuff with her. Stephanie, what are you thinking so far?
So overwhelmed. I cannot believe all these people actually like the same things I do.
Right, it's so crazy. I was saying on my previous video that it was neat to be able to come to a place where there are like-minded people who get it.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely get
well, Stephanie's one of those people. We better move. He's trying to get out of here. So as you can see, it is a team sport whenever you get stuck here at Gutted. And they have several different rigs that are helping people get out. And then everybody is trying to pitch in and push also. So she's been stuck here for a bit, but they're gonna get her out and she'll get to her site too. It's just gonna take some work. Okay, the saga continues with the van. We're still working on that and we're trying to get her into her spot. But in the meantime, I ran into somebody. Look who this is, Donna Van Life. She is here and
Mickey the Van Life Kitty.
Ah! So, Dawn, what do you think about the event so far?
I mean, it's really cool. It's funny, I shot this video where I was like, oh, I'm nervous. I don't know how people are gonna feel. My bummy little box truck and all these cool other vans. But like, everybody's been cool. And honestly, like, we met within like 5 minutes of me getting here.
I saw her from a distance and said, that is her. I see her box truck. It was kind of the same thing with Lady Bug Out. Speaking of which, Lady Bug Out, Lady Bug Out. Here she is. This is Dee herself. So when she pulled in, kind of the same story. I saw a little red van coming and then I looked for dots. And I knew it was her. I had to go and find her. So she got here a little bit before Dawn did and we've been just kind of hanging out and getting to know each other ever since. This is so fun. But we're gonna work on this and I'll get back to you. Yes!
Forward. 1, 2, 3, go!
Okay, this is Mike, and Mike just saved the day. How does this work, Mike?
Yeah, you just put this right under the tire. You got to dig it out first, make a little hole. It's probably not a problem. The tire is already sunk in the dust anyway. And then you can either have it like folded up, and then it comes like up like this, but it's better to just have it fully out, coming down.
And then Mike, what's your channel?
A channel? I don't have a channel, I'm just Mike. But I'm here with the RV team. They're my people. Root for them. Go RV.
Awesome.
Yeah, Patchworks. Look him up. He's the man. He's the master carpenter. He's awesome.
So we're checking out one of the sponsor tents and you have to see this. This is amazing. So the sponsor is Heart. And I actually have somebody really cool who's going to tell you a little bit more about it. I am so excited because I had no idea they had so many things. All of these tables covered in Heart products. So I want to introduce you to our wonderful Heart representative. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Susan Jean.
And tell us a little bit about the Heart products that you guys are featuring here and Heart in general.
Yeah, so we're so excited to be here in Alamosa working with the Gutted team. So here behind me, I have some of our garden lifestyle tools. We also have automotive tools and DIY tools. They all work off of the 20-volt battery pack, exclusive to Walmart, but amazing Tower Tool brand. Check us out online, super awesome.
Definitely, thank you so much. And then tell me a little bit more about these. You were saying these are super helpful for people who are starting out in van life.
Yeah, definitely. So we have our impact driver here and our drill here. Awesome for anything. You can kind of mix and match, but they're technical use for drilling holes and driving screws. You can use them for stuff as simple as like replacing it with a screwdriver so you don't have to do it by hand. You can also use it for small nuts and bolts as well. This is our brushless version. We also sell them in a brushed, well, they're here somewhere, but we also sell them in a brushed version as well, and that just kind of goes off of power base, longer run time, that kind of thing, the two different versions.
Very cool. So if you are watching this video today checking out all the Gutted events, definitely check out Heart, because not only are they powering this amazing build that's going on behind us, but they also have some very user-friendly things for us to use in our own builds. Just an update on what's going on with the build. Now again, the build is going on for several days, so you're going to be seeing different steps of this, and then you have to watch the actual Gutted series to see who wins. But look at this, they raised the roof of the schoolie. Yes! This is awesome. Now not only can you stand up in it, but you can have a little bit of room to do some jumping jacks. What are they playing for again?
Bragging rights and a trophy.
That's it, and they're doing so much work, but this is awesome. And this is the first event. Yep. So we are here and like seeing the ground being broken for many, many years to come. And it's so exciting. Like, I lose words watching them.
Oh my gosh, I can't even believe they're so bold. Like, this is not, we only have 5 days, we gotta make sure we get it done. They're like, we are going all out, and it is wicked awesome.
So just to let you guys know how serious this is, this was the school bus. The school bus came in completely intact as a short school bus, and now there are pieces everywhere. So we wanted to watch the build a little bit more, but it is super, super sunny out here. So Stephanie actually popped up a shade tent for us. Yes! She just opened up our back area, so now we have a nice cross breeze through, and let me show you our view though. It appears our dog friend that was walking over actually has spotted another YouTuber. We actually have over here One Adventure and Rudel. Okay, while Stephanie and I are in the tent right here, we're watching and kind of surveying what we think so far, and there are some impressive things.
I'm telling you, raising the roof,
that is a game changer.
There is no like, oh, we need to make sure we get it all done in time, because they are going all out.
Oh yeah.
I want the van to win, but they raised the roof on the schoolie folks, like legit. That's gonna be hard. Like, they're gonna have to really mess up the interior, because right now I think they have.
I'm super excited because I can finally see inside of the RV. And I have to say this, the RV may be an underdog because it looks kind of
grimy,
rough. But as I see in, the stuff that I'm looking at looks pretty cool. So I'm really excited. And again, you're gonna have to watch the actual showing. So we just left the build area and we're actually going over to a section that has vendors. And while you're out here, you can check out tons of different things. So if you didn't come out this year, you can definitely come out next year, and you're gonna want to, because, well, it's gonna be fabulous, and it's even gonna be bigger next year. I know it is. So let's go check out some vendors. Okay, so Stephanie found our first vendor, and look at this hippie dust right here. This is all handmade jewelry. It's beautiful. Look at this. The colors are amazing. So nice, but there's more. It just keeps on going and going. And they have stickers. Yes. Okay, so if you like anything that you just saw, make sure you check them out. They do have a shop where you can check them out, or you can check them out on social media also, and they will ship to you. Okay, Outdoor Element is up next.
That quick, it's really simple. But yeah, I'll make two. I'll make one with this guy. That way you can actually see the flame a little better. So fire meter, 1 ounce stainless steel, flint wheel action. Boom, that easy.
Woo!
And then if you want to start a campfire with these little whistle vials that houses tinders, lay a spark on that, get the fire going.
So that is way easier than having to use that old steel and do all that. So yeah, if you need to start a fire in a safe way, check them out. So we're gonna be taking this one home, and I'm actually gonna show you how I use it around my camp. Now, you know I don't like to do a campfire without friends. However, I do use a stove like this, and then also my big stove. So we'll be using that with these, and then I'll also probably use some of the other cool stuff, because my other one didn't have the bottle opener. Ha! This is gonna be awesome. Okay, we found Dawn and Dee, and they are enjoying this lovely shade.
And look, we also have all these little fluffers. Christian mostly did it, but I helped. I did a lot of sanding and a lot of caulking and whatnot. But we built a 130 square foot tiny house on wheels. And then we ended up taking it around the country nomadically for about 4.5 years.
Good morning, adventurers, and welcome back to my channel. Today is day 3 of the Gutted competition, and yesterday I kind of took the day off from filming. I was on a panel about solo travel. It was a busy day, and I wanted to kind of take a break and then come back to you guys today. Now today they've got some really cool things going on that I cannot wait to share with you. So we're about to actually move toward the showgrounds, so to speak, or where they're doing the actual conversions and out of the camp area, and take our breakfast with us because we're gonna need it today. So many things going on and I can't wait to share them.
So how we got started, we were originally actually supposed to live in a van in New Zealand, and then COVID came about and they wouldn't let us in their country. So we were like, oh, we're gonna live in a van there, let's build one ourselves and, you know, try the video thing. And we really enjoyed it. We'd make little travel videos when we would like hike upstate and fun, like kind of family movie style. And once we had the van, we're like, let's just go for it. And
basically, I'd always wanted to have an RV. I am part-time. I have a base camp, and I'll always have a home base because I have a special needs autistic child, so I will always have that for her. But I'd always wanted an RV, and I looked at RVs forever, but they were so expensive that I figured I'd never be able to buy one. And then I happened to go on YouTube looking for, well, maybe I can find a cheap RV, and I came across Bob Wells' channel. And it just so happened that the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous was coming up. So I rented a minivan and I went to the RTR.
So out here on day 3, I've been watching some demos, sitting in on a couple panels, checking out some more vans, and they actually have these flags that are now flying on the vans that you can go and tour kind of just whenever. So, been checking out some of those. But with that said, let's go finish watching them put in a window. We may not need a window on our van, but you at home might. Who knows?
Well, but I think you have a unique opportunity on TikTok to really be more casual sometimes, or you know, get to know people in a different way. So we started at the beginning of quarantine. We were actually on the East Coast visiting our family.
So my TikTok is a little bit different than Deanna and James. So they're very like professional van build stuff. I am like personality, but also lives in a van. It's like, so I'll just like go on TikTok and talk and vlog sometimes. I'll talk about my thoughts, random thoughts of the day, whatever. And so that's kind of my niche. I'm not gonna like transition to van build TikToks because that's not what my followers are at my account for at this point.
Okay, adventurers, right now we're working on something kind of special, and I don't know if you can see this or not, but look who I have with me. But I have one more friend with me, and actually you're going to want to go check out her channel. So I have Glorious Life on Wheels. If you have not seen her channel before, you have to go and check her out. We're actually doing a special panel right now. She's getting everything set up. It's going to be awesome. So if you're interested in seeing some really awesome van information from these two lovely ladies and myself, make sure you check out her channel for that, but check out all of the amazing van tours she does. She talks to some wonderful women who are on the road, and I know you're gonna love it. So, Glorious Life on Wheels, and again, you've already met Donna Van Life and Lady Bug Out. So I'll see you guys after this is finished.
Trying to think. It's been kind of a stressful day, y'all. We only just now got power back. Yeah. So that's great. So we're finally getting stuff done again. So let's see. We put up a lot of walls, a bathroom. If it wasn't for not having enough cedar planks, that would be completely done and it would be looking very stellar. But we had to kind of pause that.
Okay, adventurers, you can see we shot a video, we got an update on the van build. I won a mug. They do some contests here at GUTTED, it's really cool. But now it is getting closer to dark and we need to go cook some food. So let's get to it real quick. Starving. Oh my gosh, so along the way, I found some new friends. Okay, so what are your channels?
I'm with Alex Lives Well on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram.
And I'm Kaylin and Benny on TikTok.
Nice! So again, van people all over the place and they have some really cool rigs. It's day 4 and we're still at GUTTED. I'm actually about to do something I never do. I'm about to leave my bed without making it. What? I need some coffee. They have a coffee truck and it's calling my name. Let's go get some coffee. Okay, we got our coffee, extra espresso, and now we're gonna go check out how the build is going, I think. Now, something kind of cool about the Sweet Coffee over here, they're actually based out of Colorado Springs. They are mobile and they're open on weekends. So if you happen to be going through, look for them. The coffee is so good. And with that extra shot of espresso, extra strong. Just what I need this morning.
Most buildings keep their temperature in that range. My shop guys would tell you that's not true because we run about 50 to 90. But in the office, it's about 10 degrees. Especially that guy back there. He's got to keep it really cool in the summer and really hot in the winter.
So again, we're on day 4 and today Stephanie's actually getting a project done. That's super cool. So around camp, if you have some issues and there's a vendor who can help you, you can talk to them. What are you having done today?
I am having Miles from Light Harvest Solar help hook up my solar because it has not been working and I have to throw away food every couple days.
No, and we don't like food
awful.
waste. Food waste is so bad.
So bad.
So she's trying to get this up and going. We have a couple more days here, so he's really making some moves on here. And so right now, this is kind of what it looks like. I'm going to show you kind of where her bed is, what they're doing, and it's kind of interesting. But I am so happy she's going to be up and going soon.
It's going to be great. I can't wait. And I'm so lucky to have him here.
Yes.
So generous.
Okay, so this right now is Stephanie's bed, and as you can see, Stephanie's bed can actually come out so that they can do work. She actually built her entire van herself. So think about this, ladies. If you are watching this at home and you don't feel like you can do it, you totally can. Stephanie has been able to do something like this project right here, where she not only has all of this wonderful space, but now she's going to have it all fixed up even more so with just a little bit of help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help if you need it. How hard was it for you to do your van?
I'm not gonna lie, there were things that were intimidating, but if you go on to YouTube, you can literally learn anything. And us girls, do not be intimidated by power tools, dirt, grime, or the men in the hardware store, because we can do this. We can literally do it. And each time you do one little thing, you get a little more confident. You have a few more skills, and then those just snowball into another skill and another skill. And before you know it, you're like, I got this.
So while they're working on that, I'm going to introduce you to my other neighbors that I haven't introduced you to yet. These are the boys and a couple of the others. So let me introduce you guys to my neighbors. Okay, so these were my first neighbors when I got here other than Stephanie. Introduce yourselves.
Hi, I love Crystal and my name is Billy.
Where can they follow you, Billy?
Oh, I'm on TikTok, Billy Webb.
Yes, and Billy has really cool videos, so go check her out. And then...
Hello, I'm Jacob. I live in a van, and you can follow me, Jake's Van, on Instagram and TikTok.
Sweet. And then what kind of vans do you guys have?
I have a Transit Connect.
Okay.
2010.
Come here.
Okay, hang on.
One over there, the old school Chevy.
Yes, and Billy, how long have you been in your van?
1 year.
Yes, do you love it?
I love it.
Absolutely. What would you tell women on my channel if they're afraid to get in a van?
Just stop being afraid, because the less afraid you are, the less that things happen to you.
Yes, thank you. And these are my next door neighbors right here. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Dylan.
How can they find you, Dylan?
On TikTok, my TikTok handle is willy-nilly-dilly.
Oh, that's actually kind of fun. Yes.
How's it going? I'm Henry. I'm on Instagram as Henry the Colt.
Sweet. And then if you guys are telling anything to my people at home, what would it be about your experience here?
Great community, lots of super sick people. Everyone's so friendly. Just, get out there and meet people.
Sweet. What about you, Dylan?
Yeah, everyone I've talked to is super cool, way cooler than me, way smarter than me. I've definitely learned a lot, so.
Definitely. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. It's basically a dust storm out here today. So day 4, the dustiest, dirtiest, windiest day yet. Day 3 was the hottest. Day 4 is nasty. As though we didn't think that we could get more gross. I'll be so happy to take an actual shower. So, weird addendum to this video. A lot of people at home ask how van lifers go to the restroom. Well, at events like this, we have porta potties. Don't let anybody fool you. No one is trying to use the restroom in their van if they don't have to. While we're out here in the desert, there's several different vendors that I've been kind of showing you throughout my videos. Well, I'm about to show you another one because they actually asked everyone to come over and enjoy hot dogs and beer with them. Now, I don't drink beer, but that doesn't mean that some of my van life friends can't. So I think that Harry and I are about to go get a hot dog. Hello and meet. This is
Kurt Thompson from GTFO.
Okay, Kurt, what do you do with GTFO?
GTFO is a wholesale distributor of outdoor adventure equipment. We also have a retail store in Long Beach, California.
Sweet.
And an online store at gtfoverland.com.
Sweet. So what all do you have here today with you? Kind of just a few items that are your favorites.
My favorites, the Unilight from Hardcore. It has orange, which doesn't attract bugs, kind of a big deal when you're outside. My next favorite thing, let's just zoom over here to this fire extinguisher.
Oh, that's a fire extinguisher that's so much smaller than mine.
Super compact, works with all types of fires, including cooking fires, which most normal fire extinguishers don't. It's a single use, but it lasts 50 seconds.
Oh, wow.
It lasts about 8 times as long as a normal fire extinguisher as well. This is made by Element, imported from Italy.
Oh, nice. So that is pretty awesome. And where can they find you if they're looking for you?
gtfoverland.com or on Instagram at gtfoverland.
Awesome, thank you. So now it's hot dog time. We love them over here at this tent. They're amazing. So check out all of the things that he just told us about. It's really cool fire extinguisher. Super excited, So we went through like 6 gallons of water, which is how much this thing holds right here, in the first 3 days. And then I was super fortunate because the Lost Renegades happened to be going to town and they picked me up some more water. So we have 5 more gallons to work with, and we have 7 gallons in the front. It has been a hot one here in Alamosa during Gutted, but it is well worth it because, I mean, I have met so many amazing people. But right now I have kind of rigged it where I punched a hole in this side so it would aerate. And then I have the tap part actually inside, pouring the water into the jug. So this is an interesting process. Just to kind of give you guys a heads up as to how dirty it is out here at Gutted because of this wind. This is all sand off my face. Ew. It has been hot, but it has never been this windy out here. So tonight, whenever it's time to go to bed, I have to get cleaned up. before getting into my bed. I refuse to sleep with this on my body. Realistically, every day has been a little dirty, just a little. Today, super dirty. I picked up 3 things of baby wipes before I came out here for this particular event, and I've gone through 2 of them so far. Yeah, again, we're on day 4. But just to keep these in the van and be able to like wipe down at the end of the night and then kind of rinse off with my little shower cloths and then wipe down the actual van, it's been a must. Definitely not for the faint of heart. Since we are now a little bit more cleaned up, I think I'm gonna move around a little bit more and probably get more dusty again, but I think I'm gonna go find out how the builds are going and then also if there's anything going on in the big tent. I don't think that there were any more things that we could sit in on today for panels or anything, but they've been doing panels pretty much like every day, a couple of them a day. They had some earlier in the morning, and then in the evening time they have different kinds of events like the bonfires. And last night there was like a movie night, so that was kind of cool too. It's been a really interesting experience for sure. I think that this is a one of a kind of situation that you get to come out and experience, and until you've been, you don't quite understand risk versus reward. So yeah, what I showed you, gross, absolutely. However, I will take dirty face, sand all day long if it means that I get to connect with the people that I have. And it has just been such an uplifting, amazing time to just meet fellow nomads and finally find a tribe of people who travel kind of like I do, and like you can too. First off, Stephanie, we're checking on your build. How's it going?
He is doing a great job. I mean, he's even making the wires line up and look really pretty, and
nice.
Sure that all the everything is just as it should be.
Sweet. So this is looking amazing in here.
Yeah, we're getting it, I think.
Definitely. Sweet. Thank you.
And we're upgrading the battery. We're gonna get all.
What is it? What is this right here?
This is our new battery that we just got in, and I think this will be the first official install. It's a 200 amp hour lithium. It's got a higher, it's got, what makes it, you know, super awesome and everything, it's got a 150 amp discharge rate. It'll go up to 200 amps for until it gets warm. And yeah, and a Bluetooth app, a little bit less expensive, a little bit better than things on the market right now, and we're putting it in to her rig to try to get her fired up for life.
And that's Light Harvest Solar right there, hard at work. Yes. The adventure never stops. Now some people are having to jump off another battery. Okay, adventurers, I told you we were gonna go exploring today. It is day 5. We finally made it out of bed, and well, I found a place that I've been trying to get over to the entire Gutted event. This is actually kind of an interesting little area over here, and you're gonna see why in a minute. Stephanie is going to be doing a little demonstration for us. Stephanie, are you excited to be our guinea pig today?
I never agreed to do this on camera. Even better.
So a while ago we were talking and I said I was gonna come down here, and she said I have to try that. She even put on special leggings for this.
I changed my shorts and put on yoga pants.
But now she's shy.
No, I'll do it. I just don't want to embarrass myself in front of all your millions of viewers. No, it's fine.
6,600 viewers.
Millions. This is the hot ticket.
But Stephanie is actually going to be trying something. However, our actual instructor and fearless leader is
Kim.
Okay, Kim, tell us about what you do and then also where people can find you.
Okay, great. So on the socials, on Instagram and TikTok are the main 2 I'm on, and it's Ariels_and_adventures. And this is what I do. I have a portable aerial rig. I'm an aerial yoga instructor, aerial restorative instructor, and aerial lyra instructor, which is the hoop. So, you know, think of stretching in the air and getting upside down and just all the fun things. Mm-hmm.
Now, I will say this. I was watching her and she's fabulous. And then she's been showing people kind of what to do, and they just hop up and they get in there and they do awesome things. So, with that said, even though Stephanie's a little hesitant, she's gonna do fabulous.
We're gonna get
I know
you to
she
do
is.
some awesome things too.
I don't know about that. But I wanted to come over here and show you how this works, and then also how cool it's been that she's set up here. And you're not from anywhere near this event, are you?
No, originally I'm from Colorado, but I am in Maryland, so.
She drove from Maryland. Wow. Okay, so with that, I'm going to be quiet, and she's gonna kind of show us what she does.
To get you in is a nice, that's pretty looking, is a nice sacrum hang. So lower back above the crack. If you need to walk back to get pressure on it and then walk forward, if you don't want to stay back because then you're going to swing all over the place, but you're just going to let gravity do its thing. Most important is to not bring your legs through because that's how you'll fall, is around and catching. So,
wow.
Catching. And from here you can do some pretty high type poses. You can also, if you're feeling adventurous, climb up. Been doing this all week, so we'll see how well this goes. Reaching above your feet, bringing your feet back down and kicking your butt and climbing your way up into a pretty goddess.
So again, I've been watching this from a distance, and my head, every time I see it, goes whoosh, and all the blood rushes even before I sit in this. And she's been doing this multiple times a day, the entire event. Wow, that's all I have to say. So now, it is Stephanie's turn. Stephanie, be our demo goddess. And Stephanie, you've never done this before, correct?
God, no. I'm an old lady. No.
Okay. Lower back above the crack.
Yep.
Like that.
So feet coming wide and around. Yep, not through. There you go. Perfect.
She's already in. She did it.
Woo! Yeah. So reach up, yeah, above there. Try to kick your butt with your feet. Yep, and pull. You can straddle your legs up. Ah! I did it!
Yes!
That was terrifying in itself. Okay, I could just sit like this.
See, I'm in!
You are in.
And I feel like I have child legs right now.
Okay, so this is actually comfortable.
Yeah. They're great.
Where is it?
Here.
Hello. There she is. I feel so loved. I feel so loved by the little trapeze thing.
Need to get into. Yep, one leg. Yep. And just pull yourself up. Grab that. Well, yeah.
I was
you're
like,
in a seated
how?
position. Grab this pole
Okay.
and just pull so you're on your butt.
Ooh, baby.
Ooh, you got it. Yes.
The most awkward position in life.
None of this is great. If you're sitting facing this way and you pull yourself a little more evenly, like to where you've got both your legs kicked out. Yep.
Okay,
Perfect.
I can do this. The other thing weird. The other was weird.
So see, then stretch your legs out and we fully cover
Okay.
your legs
All the way to the both sides?
all the way to.
I basically feel like I'm doing the best stretch in the band.
Yes.
Oh,
this is nice.
my gosh. This actually feels much better than the other way. I no longer feel like I'm doing the splits, except for now I'm spinning. So they left me in here, guys. I may be here all day. I don't know. We may be stuck in the pod. I mean, the pod's cool though. We get some ventilation at least. It doesn't feel like a typical day in the life of, you know, me. So, water, please. So I'm out, and it was fun. And I will say this, you only live once, try new things. And I got a lot of laughs out of that because I have never done anything like that, and I have issues with my blood rushing to the top of my head sometimes. She gave me some things that didn't require me having to do that, and oh my gosh, the pod was awesome. Super awesome. Now she was telling us a little bit more about the setup and things like that. If you are interested though, reach out to her for sure because she will give you some information, some instruction, and then also you might be able to meet up with her along the road somewhere and do something awesome with her. So definitely wanted to stop over here. Again, I've been trying to do this the entire event. Absolutely amazing. Okay, out here it's been pretty hot, so cooking has not been my favorite thing to do, even though I enjoy it. So today for breakfast, we're gonna actually have a roasted red pepper hummus bagel This should be delightful, and I definitely need something to get me going this morning because it is going to be another long day in the desert. Guys, this bagel is delicious. We are thanking the aerial artist right now for this. She gave us the hummus this morning. It's so good. Okay, so we're back in the tent today. It's about 11 o'clock. They're supposed to give us an update on the road. There's a little bit of a story behind the road here. So coming in, the road was super rough. Buses, heavy RVs, lots and lots of vans have been going on this thing since. It has gotten bad, guys. It has gotten really bad. So they're working on a solution, and today we're gonna find out what this solution is gonna be so we can head out tomorrow for the next adventure.
Good news, yeah, no, definitely good news. So I'd say about, I don't know, about a dozen people have gotten out. Haven't had anybody get stuck. Yay!
Yay! Guys, we're gonna be able to get out. That's awesome. That's all we wanted to know. That is so good.
There were several of us, including Wes, who's on the bus team, that toured the tiny house networks as a way of legitimizing those of us who live in buses or vans and demystifying our lives on the road.
So Don, we've been watching all these panels. What did you think about today's panel?
I thought it was really cool. I think we could have just talked about like sort of the spirit of living van life for like another hour.
Right.
And I think like there was a lot of good information coming from the audience as well, especially when you get to the things that everybody stresses about, which is like mail and insurance and health coverage, and the fact is, you know, there's different ways people handle it based on their comfort level, but even just having all that information in the room, I think for people who are newer was great.
Okay, so Deborah has been moving around. We've seen her kind of in some of the panels, but now is the actual time to get to know Deborah. Deborah is one of the best people that has been here at Gutted because she has been a liaison between us as visitors and then what's actually going on behind the scenes that I can't show you any more of because, well, someone is about to win. So I want to talk to her a little bit and have her tell you guys at home what you need to be looking for, and then also why the virtual campground is something that might be helpful to you. So without further ado, now this is Miss Deborah. Deborah, tell us about the virtual campground. Tell us how long you've been on the road and just anything that might be kind of fun for people at home.
So I'm Deborah Benton and my husband's name is Barry, and we have been on the road now 3 years. We sold our house in Plano, Texas and hit the road in August. So we've been on the road 3 years and traveling just around. He works full-time still for a company, but he can work remotely. And then we bought the virtual campground about a year ago, a little over a year ago now. The virtual campground helps people that are nomads. It's got resources. We do interviews with people that are also on the road, mostly full-time, fun stories, and then blogs and just all kinds of resources for people that are nomads.
Okay, so how all do they find you, Deborah?
Okay, so they can go to thevirtualcampground.com, and that's where the blogs and links to everything else are. You can also find us on YouTube. That's where we do most of our interview shows. And of course, we're on all the other social medias too. We have a private group on Facebook. You just have to answer a couple questions to get in the virtual campground. And we also have a private group called RV Renovations that people are sharing their transformations of their vehicles, and you can get inspired by some beautiful things.
Yay! Thank you so much. And that sounds like a great resource. Everybody check it out. I will say this, guys, there's only a few hours left before they reveal the winner, and this section of the build area has pretty much cleared out. Before there were tons of things going on, and now it's kind of quiet in here. There's a couple things going on this side, but for the most part, now we're just waiting on them to show the final results. So again, guys, I won't be able to show you who won today, so you're gonna have to go check out the production itself. And I just have to say, there are going to be amazing interviews. There's some really fun like tips and tricks that they're showing off. They've got some really neat stuff that's like out of this world going on, and I can't personally wait to see the winner, but after I do at 6 o'clock, Radio silence. We're not allowed to say anything. So definitely check it out. Also, they have a new app called The Jump that's actually been putting on this big event right here, and you've been seeing it on some of the signs. And if you're interested in connecting with all the people that are not only on the build team, but a lot of the people who have been out here in the camp area, definitely check that out. They're forming a nice little community over there for van dwellers, and it's definitely worth it. But for now, let's get back to camp. Okay, so we made it back to the van. The event is not over yet. We have not found out who wins yet, and even if I did, I couldn't tell you, but we are now here for a moment. Taking a little woo-saw. Several of the people who are around have actually left. It's starting to clear out, and there are a few people hanging on to find out not only who won, but what the vehicles look like on the inside. So they're going to be giving some tours a little bit later, and again, you'll be able to see all of this if you watch the actual production whenever it goes live. And I definitely encourage you to do that. But for now, we have a development. Look at all of this. So the vendor that was actually doing hot dogs earlier decided that they needed to pack up and leave. And in doing so, they left us with all of this. So we're about to take this over to the big tent so everyone who is interested can have some hot dogs until they run out. And I don't know how exactly I was entrusted with this, but okay. Now, obviously, I can't carry all this on my own. So Dawn is actually going to come over to my van and help me out because there's also a grill and a bag of charcoal. That's right, the vendor was so kind to leave everyone a final parting meal even though they weren't here. So one last hoorah here at Gutted before everybody heads out tomorrow. It's gonna be super, super fun, and I can't wait. It's kind of dwindling. It's kind of the last of the groups, and I kind of like it. It's been so fun. I think one of the things that I could tell you guys about Gutted, if you weren't here to experience it, but are interested in maybe coming next year if they rehost the event, is do it. The people that you meet along the way are absolutely fabulous. I have yet to have a dull day here in the desert, that's for sure. From the weather to the craziness with the roads, the amazing people, the conversations, it truly is a tribe. And when people are leaving, it's kind of sad actually. So you get some really close bonds in only 5 days. Also guys, I've been working on a Gutted tumbler here, so all of the different brands and the people that I've met here, I love it. It's so fun. But overall, look at this. So Henry and Dylan left a little bit ago, and Billy is actually going to be leaving, and so is Jacob, I think. And look at this. So this row here is okay, but wow, all of these people have cleared out. Parting is such sweet sorrow. We haven't lost one adventure at a time yet. Actually, they are under the big tent with Rudel, and they have been so fun to meet. If you haven't found their channel yet, go find them. I love their adventures. They do so many cool things, and yeah, they're definitely a fun couple to watch. Of course, the front row of schoolies is not going anywhere until after the competition. Most of the people on that front row there are on the competition teams, so they won't be heading out immediately. And Lady Bug Out's still here too. In fact, she and I might be going and doing something to share with you all on a different adventure day. So Dawn made it here and she's gonna help me, but before we take the charcoal so we can have the feast, I actually met somebody else. So I was actually wandering around talking to my hand or to you guys, and look who I met. What is your channel name?
Hey, we're Jalen Archer. That's Jayla and Artur. And we have a travel channel. We actually just started living full-time in our RV with our 2 cats.
Sweet.
Earlier this year. So we have a couple videos out. Come check us out.
Definitely.
Gutted's awesome.
Oh yes, it's so awesome. We have met so many amazing people here. And what has been your overall impression of watching the builds?
Oh man. They have a lot levels of things that I don't have because they are building like in the desert, in the heat. I think all 3 teams are a winner, like honestly, just because of the time and dedication, and they've dealt with a lot of unexpected.
Yes, they lost
their way.
power for a good time. Yeah, they're working like 16-hour days,
16
guys.
5 days to do these rigs that were like literally gutted, which is why we're here.
Yeah.
Gutted. So overall impressions, I'm really pumped. I actually came, my husband and I came because of the Endless Adventure.
Nice!
So we bought tickets after that, but we're rooting for all the teams.
And so for those of you who don't know the Endless Adventure, they're actually some of the team captains here. And I didn't know there were team captains until yesterday, and I found out and I was like, oh, wow! They had auditions for next season also, so there's gonna be a second event, but again, we can't talk about that yet. So
but we'll be there.
Definitely, we will be here. We've made so many nice, wonderful friends, and now we have new channels to watch.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're gonna take this stuff over to the main tent, and then we're gonna eat. Lily's leaving us.
Bye, Crystal. I love you.
We had fun.
Yeah, we did.
Yes, Billy taught me a lot, so I'll be sad until I see you again.
You taught me a lot.
Have fun. Be safe. Okay, so we did our part. We delivered. Now we're looking for someone who wants to cook some hot dogs. I did have a couple volunteers a while ago, so I'm just waiting to find them again. And I came over here at the worst possible time. Now the only reason why it's the worst possible time is because I got here at 6 o'clock whenever the competition literally stopped, hammers down. So now I have to wait for everybody's attention to come back to the tent because we won't find out about the winners until 9. So I'm just gonna guard the food for a minute. Okay, so it is getting to be that time of night, guys, where it is chilly in the desert. And as you can see, we have some sun damage going on here. Nothing I can really do about it. But I'm gonna go get a sweater, and then we're gonna come back and meet some other creators maybe, I don't know. It's been a great day here at Gutted, and I can't wait until nightfall. Nightfall is whenever Gutted really comes to life because everyone starts to kind of move around different camps. And since tonight is the last night, I have a feeling something magical will happen. So it's almost dark. She is being a rock star and actually cooking the hot dogs for us because I am not the best hot dog cooker. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I can do a lot of stuff, but on a charcoal grill, no, not my strong suit. But let me introduce you to our amazing hot dog chef. What is your name on YouTube?
My name is Morgan, but I run a YouTube channel with my mom, and we're Laura and Morgan with the and sign instead of spelling it out.
Laura and Morgan. Okay, so everybody go check her out. She has just started up. She's doing some awesome things, and she's out here at the Gutted event also, just kind of exploring, catching her feel, and serving us hot dogs because she's awesome. So I'm gonna get a hot dog. So good. I needed this so badly tonight, and yeah, tonight I think is gonna be more of a chill night. So Stephanie and I just went and took a sneak peek of what was going on in all of the vehicles. Now we can't talk about it too much, but we also saw the trophies, and
they're amazing.
They're amazing. So really interested to find out who is going to win, which again, we will know.
I think
but
it's gonna be the van team, but I don't know.
So Stephanie's going for the van.
I'm voting van.
I don't know. I don't know. But there's some secrets to be shared, and you can't know everything until you watch the show. But I am so happy that we were able to come out here and be a part of this event and just be able to see these as a sneak peek, because if we wouldn't have known just how amazing in person everything is. So Stephanie, one more thing.
Yep.
What do you think about each and every one of these teams? They're definitely professionals, right?
They are amazing, and every one of them, they have amazing woodworking and craftsmanship. Like, you can really tell a lot of love went into these vans.
Definitely. Now, they are going to be using a couple of these for promotional vehicles, but the van over here is actually going to be something quite special. They're doing a charity auction for this, and I think that that's just amazing. And I'm sure you can find a little bit more information about that, but just know that it's going to go to benefit something absolutely amazing, and it's really cool to be a part of that community. Yes. So with that said, I'm going to log off of this video. I can't give you a conclusion, it's killing me, but I will see you guys on the next adventure day for sure. I have had a blast bringing you the Gutted event, and I hope to share more with you later.
Thank you.